Now they should just be dead bodies. Okay, cool. Alright. Autopilot maintain position. Let's turn that radar off for the second. Alright, everyone's good. We need repairs. Oh my goodness. See, these little power blackouts to me indicate junctions failing and not getting power through. That's sort of my takeaway. I'm not sure if I ever talked that through. Alright. I think we're pretty good. And just as a safety, leaks should get lip saying there's no leaks. What leaks? That's good. That's fine. You can go on repairs for the meantime. Alright. Manual. Dinner bell, as people like to call it. Alright, that was a bit hairy, wasn't it? Look how many swarms we still have to kill. Jesus. And they're all in this approach, and we're going to have to grind on the right-hand wall to protect our nose, because we only really have a firing arc of center and back. Like, in a way, we can sort of draw aggro with the sonar. I want to give... Yeah, okay, here we go. You fucking bastards. Of course, they're straight onto the front. You can hear them attached to the bloody hull. Oh, man. Oh wow, we're getting smoke from the repairs. Fuck, I don't even know what that sound is. God, here we go. Leaks. We don't want to get stuck in this hole again. Big hull breaches. No enemies, good. Oh, there's your opportunity. Are they swimming? They're not swimming. I don't think they're dead though. I managed to detach them from the hull with a zap then. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, this is tough. Probably doesn't help my guys aren't fantastic shots. I think if they're absolute jet shots, we'd be all right. Those things are following me. That's all right. We don't need the rear gun for anything, actually. Apparently I've got a broken bone. Blunt force trauma. Oh yeah, the ship did eat shit. Oh, hang on. Is there a potential to squeeze out here? No, it's just a narrow bloody corridor. Like, part of me wants to just power through this whole section. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a hero run through. We're gonna go straight through the fucking swarm. Jesus, that's not good. Come on. Keep it together. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Come on. Just keeps hitting. Oh, we're gonna hit. Shit. All right. Flood, you reckon? Alright, looks like that's under control. Oh my goodness. Always an adventure, isn't it? I'm hoping we killed that thing, otherwise it's just sitting there on the hull. It's quite large. Is it like a hammerhead or? Reactor, please. Nice. If we could shake this bloody corpse off, that'd be a big help. Actually affects your mobility, having that sort of extra weight on the... What's going on with this bloke? Uh-oh, I'm gonna crash. Judge Dollinger. Is he running out of battery or something? If I were to click on him... No, he's got battery. I don't know what he's talking about. I've got battery. Yeah, what is this? Why is it so scrambled? Oh god, and I'm going to crash again. I'm just ping-ponging back and forth. Oh man. Oh, I guess this mission's not really a slog so much as... Because I was schoolgirling over some of the stuff at the beginning. Oh, this bullshit as well. It does have a hull breach. So we'll put it on repair. We're going to go autopilot. We'll turn off the sonar. Yeah, because of this nonsense with the bloody sealed... Oh, hang on. You can unseal the door on your own? Oh. Oh, I thought I had to go in there and, because they wouldn't have like a security pass to get through. All I had to do was tell them to repair, I suppose. Nice. And apparently now your hull skill affects how much juice you can get out of the engine as well. It was saying in the patch notes. So that's cool. That should make a big difference. Alright. Oh, I see the marker for the city there. Oh. What a mess. 300 meters? So presumably this this whole frigging thing, well, the swarms are what, 150? So I think this tunnel just keeps going. It's good to be back playing this. I think me break did me some good, actually. Certainly helps that they've fixed my gripe. Like, just knowing. And so what's going on? The swarms are disappearing? What? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. It's not a base, remember? Oh shit. Oh no, game, why did you do this? They're like out of bounds on the perimeter. Oh, this is gonna be really bad for me. Run away. That's why they all disappeared, because they all went out of bounds together. He must be reloading or something. Oh shit. Yeah, he's back on the guns. I gotta try and wedge it in here. Alright, just keep repairing. Keep fixing the leaks. Oh my goodness. Alright. Wonder what's going on here. It is technically breached, but for whatever reason they're not getting in there. If in doubt, inspect it. Right, so I don't understand what happens here. It's like jammed. Screwdriver's not going to do it. What I need is a bloody... I think I need a wrench. This isn't the first time we've seen this door get jammed. And I can't tell if it's a repair situation or what it is. I don't know where the repair supplies are. Oh man, I'll take that. But I might it hasn't got O2 in it? What have you guys done? Bugger me. And I think the actual plasma cutters are... Oh no, here we go. Well, there we go. At least that fixed the problem. It's good that my brain... I like this, the puzzle solving potentially in this game. Still got water weight in the top. Or we could be wedged whole cloth. It's hard to tell. Oh no, we're off. We're covered in bodies. That's why we're so heavy. What a prick of a mission. I'm curious about that formation thing, like, is there supposed to be map past the destination? Is it supposed to be the center of the destination? I can't understand. Because yeah, all these swarms seem to have just done a bloody ring out. They drifted their way up there. See, look, we're gonna run into one early by the look of it, which is good. I'm gonna just try and power through here. I think he killed it. I mean, I think they say like target down and all that, but the telegraph's hard to pick up on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going back down now? Well, the little bloke's got in round the back. Anytime, guys. What is going on, you stupid bots? Get in there. Or we're going to impact hard here. Why aren't you going in there? Autopilot. Door's jammed again. So they can't figure out how to open these doors. Come on, come on, come on, devs. You can't have that. Go in there, bots. That's not my job to do. This broken door bullshit needs work. How to turn a happy boy to a sad boy. Good if they playtest their fixes, you know? We are gonna hit hard. Fuck's sake. Watch it be this same fucking thing. Look at him glitching out. What are you doing, dickhead? And you wonder why I stopped playing this game for chunks at a time. So yeah, ultimately, it's not that I go and be particularly hard on the devs, because I understand this game is a multiplayer game first, right? That said, generally speaking, if this is how it's going to be, if they're going to have to patch it once every couple of months, and in the process they break a whole bunch of other shit, and I have to put out one episode every few months, then that's just how it's going to have to be. You know what I mean? Any person that would expect me to suffer through it would be unreasonable. You know, you wouldn't do it as a player. Why should I? So I guess we'll see. I'd be curious to see what the comments have to say and all that, but these bots' inability... Like, if you're going to have bots that do things, you can't have a mechanic like a welded shut door that needs plasma cutting You can't have that in your game when you're also like, oh no, you can automate the bots to repair things beyond that door. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, if your bot AI can't do that, disable the ability for those doors to be welded shut, right? Or don't have bots in the first place. And nothing I'm saying is unreasonable, man. So, yeah. Christ, look how many of these fucking things are left. Because they've all glitched up into the corner as well. That can't be right either. If it was a station, maybe this wouldn't happen, you know? Wow, that dude's a deadeye. He's just killing everything. Holy shit. Yeah, but this bugging up into the corner of the map. Come on, devs. Let's switch on. Is that how it's going to be? You know, are they going to fix all this problem? I'm going to do another episode in a month's time, and then it's going to break again. I get that there's big fans of this series and there's fans of this game and all that, but you know, at a certain point, you do have to dig your heels in and say, no, you can't back devs that just keep breaking shit non-stop. Oh, finally, we beat it. Okay, enter, which just puts you into this map, basically, and I think we'll be able to save from there. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not necessarily cracking the sads in protest or anything like that, because I understand that the bots are secondary, because this is supposed to be a multiplayer experience first and foremost. And we've discussed this at length, right? The fact that they ask fucking $50 or whatever, and then people point out it goes on sale or the price changes or what. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, that opening window is when you get to set it out. So we've already discussed it. I think they absolutely shot themselves in the foot. And if they want to blame anyone for this thing not being a blowout success, it's their sales marketing team, whoever coordinated that price for that game from the beginning, for a game that's supposed to be multiplayer, that was free before. You know, I know a lot of the install base are guys that played the free version of this, and now all of a sudden they're being asked to pay almost a AAA, at least a AA price for a game. You know, that's weird. So apparently it's multiplayer first, but have a look at the success of my series, the fan base that sort of congregate to single player versions of this game. And I've discussed at length whether I think that's a byproduct of the multiplayer not working properly, in that people just can't find a group, or they can't convince all their mates to fork out all the money. And like, as a secondary sort of consolation prize, the guys that wanted to play it multiplayer are now playing it single player. Or there might be a whole market of people, not really like me. I only do it single player because it's easier for the channel. I don't play a lot of multiplayer games for my channel. But there might be people that specifically just want to play this single player. And it feels like they're putting a lot more work into the bots now. Like, I can't know their mind, but it does feel like that part of them realise that they do need to shift resources onto getting the bots right and getting that single player campaign experience right. We're seeing the campaign get a lot more love as well. So it's just interesting speculating away. But like seriously, I take hiatuses from this game because there are better things to play. And quite often, they break it, or it gets pushed in a certain direction that it gives me a subpar experience. To this I'll say, the guys that have made it this far, who are big fans of this game, not even necessarily me, but they like this game. Do you like the game so much as you like the idea? I've discussed this with people that I know. I know blokes that live for DayZ and all that. They love those sort of games, but at the same time they're perpetually frustrated because, ask most people, a lot of people think DayZ's kind of shit, even the biggest fans. And I feel like a lot of people are in love with the idea of what DayZ could be. I'm using that as an example, right? This beautiful, big, open world sort of zombie survival game where you got to survive in the long term, and you know, it could be an all-consuming game that you play and that's your whole life, right? That's the promise, that's the concept, that's what all of us want. But in reality, it never executes right, and that's why you have a DayZ clone coming out every single week that just can't do the job. It feels like it's a utopic sort of thing that, like, as cool as DayZ is and it's done fairly well, it's like 10-20 years too early perhaps for where the industry's at and the technology. I can't be sure, I'm not going into that. But I guess what I'm saying is I feel like Barotrauma is a similar thing. This complex simulation where everybody's got to be in top gear, not first gear, and everyone's switched on, a well-oiled machine, coordinating, co-oping together, you know, like a good solid sim with that sort of immersive, hey, a big giant sea monster could come out, how are you going to deal with it? Doing the away missions, going and, you know, going to wrecks and subs and all that sort of stuff. Like, if you write it down on paper and pitch it to someone, it is an amazing game concept that I think all of us are in love with. And then that comes back to my point about DayZ. How much of Barotrauma is you loving the lightning in a bottle idea of what it is, as opposed to what it actually is in execution? And then, on the back of that, I would say, this is why I play it once a month or something like that, and I stop playing it, because it doesn't deliver on the promise, and then it breaks. Excuse me, quick sip mid-rant. And people will argue, well, you know, the devs are doing their best and all that sort of stuff. Well, like, I mean, at the same time, I'm not going to give people a pass if it's not up to standard, especially when I run a channel where I play so many different games. And the bad ones, bad luck. You don't even see the bad ones on the channel. The bad ones that you do see on the channel are the ones that made it better than the bad ones. Yeah, there's plenty of shit games out there that just do not deserve the time of day. And I'm not saying this is a shit game, but I am saying there is this grey line where everybody says enough is enough. You draw your line in a different spot, and I wonder where that line is for me with this game, because I'm starting to get short on this, you know? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'll have to finish up because I've got quite the tickle in my throat. I'd be curious to hear what people have to say after this, comments and that sort of stuff, but come on. Welded shut doors that the bots can't open when the bots are supposed to go through that door to fix it. There's a word for this and it's unacceptable, right? Anyway, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you on the next one.